Hey, Big Fox, what the fuck is up, man? You know I'm top 5. They don't fuck with no Fox, you know that we turn up the scene. Gon' speak on that nigga that got hit in his bitch. Last time I went through, nigga, I was bumping that drip. Boom, boom, niggas ain't hit back, niggas be bitch. That rapper that diss me, he don't let me spit. I got more than 3 hats, nigga, really no kids. Nigga, I'm top Fox fucking with Big Fox. Nigga, Fox like 31 and he really be spinning. Ain't shooting they gum and they old niggas bitch.
Mr. Washington, do your homework, man. Reporting live from the motherfucking top of the motherfucking Himalayas. My man that gave me that cylinder, you hear me? It's over for you bitch ass niggas, man. Look, man, I'm gonna try to keep this YouTube friendly for y'all, right? And I'm gonna try to, man, be as humble as I can, man. I'm trying to be as positive as I can be, man. But I come from a background where we don't know nothing but negativity and negative energy. But me, I just took time to turn my negatives into positive. Something that nobody else don't want to take time to master, you hear me? But don't let me wrap you up though, man. Just let me just introduce you, man. So they call me Fox, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know me as BB from 30 Cent, you hear me? Well known in the system, you know what I'm saying? Workout Lord, Burry Lord, destroy the compound, Mr. Step up in your business, you know what I mean? I'm like, everybody in the United States of America know. Everybody in the United States of America know. DC running feds, you know what I'm saying? Iron Fist, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got our own car, DC Black. I'm not gonna say I'm classified, none of that. That's too much G13 information for you people, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a civilian, returning citizen, making it, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do a proper re-entry to the community, you know what I'm saying? Make a big impact and a change for my society and my community. The youth is, you know what I'm saying, what I'm chasing behind, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying, the best example, best model citizen I could be for the youth that's coming behind me, the generations that coming behind me. This ain't no script. This shit's straight off the top. Everything that I say, I might get a little overpassionate, I might get, you know what I'm saying, sidetracked, a little distracted, but this is as raw as you're gonna get it right here. This is as said you're gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? So, bear with me. Man, I'm not sitting there. I'm in here, look.
Alright.
Catherine need to come over here with me and stop hiding from this camera, you hear me? This is my dog pound, you hear me? So, we doing this together. It ain't no me in this shit. It's not no just Mr. Watch Me do your homework, right? Shout out to Mr. Watch Me do your, what's his name? Mr. Watch Me do your, what's his name? Mr. Watch Me, what's his name again? Mr. Watch Me Work, yeah. That's right.
So
Shout out to Mr. Watch Me do work. I'm gonna cook you, bro. I don't even know your name for if I be just trying to make sure I know your name for when I ball your ass up. My mother, I'm not trying to keep on rapping you, bro. My mother, you come up and see me ball you.
So tell them about your upbringing, where you come from.
Hey, you trying to see me do this little program? I got some burpees I can hit you with. There's some programs I can show you real quick. See, you know one thing about me, Slim? I don't be really trying to talk. I be trying to bump. Like for real though. Like I want bump. Like all that other. Like I'm not. Who that? Man, it's Top Soldier. My mother, come on, man, Top Soldier. Look, this what niggas don't be knowing. We got Top Soldiers and War Vet Fitnesses and a whole rack of Tay Slams and Young Magician Tricks and B30 Psalm is Muslim etiquettes. You told me to come up the steps, Kevin. Now you tell me to go back down the steps. Top Soldier, come in. Because Mr. Watch Me do your homework is on Mr. Watch Me do your work. Ass. They gonna see us anyway. This is an interview, sir. This is a documentary for my life, sir. This has nothing to do with tomorrow. All right, well, listen, man, I was trying to get one of my comrades to come show face, but I guess he's shy like Glizzy, you hear me? So I ain't even gonna say too much. Look, I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to talk to you.
Hey, baby.
Hey, now, this is one of the toppest tops. Y'all know about them. I ain't gotta say too much, you know what I'm saying? Silent assassins, you hear me? We ain't gotta do too much preaching either, because we was the ones that had the rulers, you remember? Remember? Everybody in the city got them 30, you know, you remember. You remember.
Get them for free.
Nah, for sure. So, you know, like my man gave me a serious question though, man. He asked about my background, you know. You know, I come from, you know what I'm saying, Southeast Ward 8, you know what I'm saying? I've been born and raised east of the river, you know what I'm saying, all my life. I ain't never been nowhere else, you know what I'm saying? I never been out of the DMV unless, you know what I'm saying, it was due to a setback of incarceration. Let's say it like that, you know what I'm saying? A minor setback of incarceration. So outside of that, I never been nowhere outside of Washington. So I'm born and raised in 37th place, really born and raised and incarcerated in Beach Street. If you know, you know what I'm saying? That's before the Triangle View Senior Citizens Home was built, you know what I'm saying? That was a community right there at first. It was notorious for a lot of homicides, a whole lot of, you know, corrupted crime, a whole rack of, you know what I'm saying, kingpin, racketeering, all type of 848s and all type of RICO shit was going on. So they closed that joint down, you know what I'm saying? They moved everybody up on the hill and we've been mobbing on the hill ever since, you know what I'm saying? Right across the street though, so the blood ain't too thick away from the water, you feel me? You know, due to, you know what I'm saying, you know, my past, juvenile convictions, you know what I'm saying, I kind of grew up in DYRS, Department of Youth Rehabilitation Services. I've been to a lot of group homes, shelter homes, you know what I'm saying, things of that nature, you know what I'm saying. So I was rehabilitated through youth rehabilitation programs, social workers. I always had like, you know what I'm saying, I always had like skills, social skills settings. I always had people to come out, you know what I'm saying, to advocate for me. I actually was on YouTube a little while back before the algorithm got to really getting real popular for broadcasters. And I was doing a lot of Sasha Bruce youth work back then, you know what I'm saying, with Sasha Bruce back in my adolescent, juvenile, delinquent days. But terms of incarceration made me want to, you know, change from that, you know what I'm saying? So if you really want to get to the history of it, like, you know, I got a background from juvenile, you know what I'm saying, that I'm not proud of, you know what I'm saying? And I'm now a father now, you know what I'm saying, that grew up kind of more, I want to say, systematically oriented than actually social, you know what I'm saying, oriented, because I was locked up majority of my life. I damn near did 21 years of my life, and I'm only 31 years old.
Right,
so
speaking on that, right? So where you get the name?
Sum it up.
Mr. Shut Down Your Compound.
Okay, so Mr. Shutdown Compound started like this. Once upon a time, it was a gang, a group called the Mob. If you know, you know. You know, you were 007, you from Washington. You ever been to the DC jail around the time, what's that, 2010 to like 2013, matter of fact, like 2010 to 2012-ish, 13, when they didn't have no doors over the jail. Like, there was no slide doors, none of that shit. Like, it was just curtains. And the gangsters that y'all talking about that was bitches and all that, the niggas that got 50,000 years that y'all told on, was able to kill out from behind that door and bust your ass like no problem. Was, you know, like, it wasn't no doors to protect niggas though, basically what I'm trying to sum it down to, right? It was a group called the Mob, and these dudes were notorious for putting that knife on you, putting that Drake on you, and they had street shit at the time. They wasn't on no really whole rack of fighting you if you not from the Mob, basically. Like, you could be from Southwest, you could be from Uptown, you could be from Benton Park, you could be from down 34, you could be from Minnesota. That's the Mob. But you gotta be a man out of that group though. Like, you gotta be somebody, like, to be considered one of the men, they was basically saying like, you gotta have like 15 or better, 20 or better. Basically, when they give you 15 or better, 20 or better, they automatically lock you to South 1. They put you straight in the hole, no cell. I mean, one man cell, no celly, and you on everything restriction until you see the housing board, basically. Like, so, long story short, the Mob was a group of guys that was basically notorious in the city for slinging their hands and kidnapping and killing and doing their thing, right? These are the guys who are, I guess, was a young guy. I'm just coming through the juvenile block, so I'm 18 at the time. This 2009 and 2010. I got introduced to these guys while they was over there fighting their homicides and they was fighting their conspiracies and things of that nature. But they took a liking to me because I kind of came over there with a young hot head. Like, I ain't really give a fuck for real. I just like was trying to bump, you know what I'm saying? So they just gravitated to me. I was trying to get him a lighter. I ain't got one, Leak. I see you looking for one. Motherfucker, but more so they gravitated to me, yo, because I already was going to school with a couple of their little homies. Shout out to the little Bob Beast, man, free Bob Beast. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of dudes say a lot of stuff about Bob Beast, man, but you know, at the end of the day, man, y'all not looking at 68 years and y'all not facing 79 years and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making no credibility and justifying nothing for no man. Honor the code, never fold, stand tall, 10 toes, all we got. We all we got. You already know what this shit stand for in this 007 shit. We don't play like that in the system. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, to each his own, you know what I'm saying? That's a man at the end of the day, and he put on a lot of motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying? He put a lot of smoke on his back for DC. You know what I'm saying? In the juvenile system, on the streets, and in the pen. So, shout out Shawty. Shout out Gucci Tay. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Donnie Bob. I ain't get to really meet Donnie Bob personally, but Gucci was my main influence when it came down to Cumberland in 2015. Gucci was the one who he introduced me to the explosion push-up. I already had a lot of plyometric energy because I was already a young nigga coming out of the backfield, running back, Star 33, been to Star Recreation Center. Coach James, you can ask him about me. I always had the most ADHD, most PTSD on the football field, young nigga 12 years old running shit down. You swear to God. All you had to do is put a siren on top of one of them niggas' heads on the football field. If I'm on offense, right, and I need to make a touchdown, all you gotta do is put a siren on the defensive player head, put a siren on it like the police. I guarantee you I get away. I guarantee I get to every touchdown. I guarantee you I get to every touchdown. That's how my shit was really launching. Like, I'm breaking from the police. Like, I bust their ass so much that it was a part of my life. I come outside just to see, like, is y'all gonna catch me today? You know what I'm saying? So I was already super duper charged up, basically, you know what I'm saying? So the Mr. Take Your Compound shit come from really Gucci Tay, Like I told you, I didn't get to meet Bob personally, but Bob is who Gucci told me who trained him when they was in McCrory, USP. He came down to Cumberland with me, and he showed me a couple of moves, but I smoked his ass. Gucci, you know what's up. You know where to find me at if you want some bump again. You know what the fuck is going on. I told you I was gonna make this shit pop with this fuck shit, and I told you I was gonna make this shit pop with this fitness shit too. Got the whole city going crazy. I don't have to wear the crown. I'm not running around the city trying to burn everybody up, because guess what? To the ones that matter, the ones that got the big championship built like Hugo Rock, you hear me? Rest in peace, Lord Leafy from around Cedar Gardens. Free Lord Kills from around the mob. Rest in peace, Lord Real from around the farm. You know, we had a South car. Like, our South car was different. Like, A-Town, no. My man Turk ain't out right now, but you know, Bacon was out here. Bacon had level 7 USP Hazelton on lock, down that joint, flag football, A-League champion, basketball, A-League champion. You know, we down there, we really, like, we take this athletic shit serious up here on the hill. Like, we got superstars on this hill. Like, it's not just rap. We got NFL champions, we got Dallas Mavericks, we got motherfuckers who play baseball, hockey, we got Stanley Cups, we got shit like that comes from off this hill. You feel me? So it's kind of traditional for us to kick ass, for if you get what I'm saying. Like, if it comes to the rap shit, like, we got to kick ass and rap too, because if you don't be the best that ever did the rap shit, then you're not really classified as the best up here in nothing. You feel me? So the objective is to be the GOAT on whatever the fuck you do. So a long time ago, I could have been the GOAT with the rap, for real. But I said, nah, I don't want rap, because the exposure of that is not really my taste. It's not my taste of living, for real. I like the luxury lifestyle, don't get it twisted, but I'm not trying to move like no big rapper with the big entourage and have everything in the blogs and things of that nature. I can make the same type of salary, keep myself healthy. You see what I'm saying? So I'd rather do fitness, health, and wellness, and still, you know, uplift my people and do a little more community activism on the streets and try to enlighten my youth that they can do the same thing. You feel me? Instead of just using one avenue to make a income. You feel me? Rap is not the only way to make money out here. There's multiple ways you can turn yourself into an entrepreneur and make a dollar out here. You just gotta learn what they're not trying to teach us, and which is how to make ourselves an asset in the United States of America. They're not trying to show us how to become an asset. They don't want us to be equity. Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to fitness, what do you think makes you different in that avenue, as far as like just being a complete workhorse, just being you as a person, and being physically and mentally fit?
Honestly, this is me being honest, right? But I feel like make me different, and what really makes me stand out as like any type of like fitness instructor, intensified cardiovascular instructor, trainer, or anything of that nature, right? First thing is, I'm super duper determined, right, to see your results. I'm not worried about my results. See, a lot of people see me doing a lot of this explosive work. They see me doing a lot of explosive work and a lot of plyometric work, and then it makes them think that I'm gonna use these training techniques on them, right? But in all actuality, those techniques are only conditioning for me. So when I get a chance to actually get a private session with one of my clients, you'll see that I will bring it down to the most standard level, the most basic level, the most novice level, for you to be able to get an understanding of what type of intensified cardiovascular regimens you're about to get familiar with, right? So what makes me different, it makes me unique. I will drop my number from 1,000. I don't give a fuck if I do 1,000 a day, and I've been working for a year straight, and I'm doing 1,000 a day, and I've been consistent with that. Everybody know how hard it is to be disciplined, to get up every day at a certain time and do 1,000 a day, and not have nothing distract you, you feel me? I will stop my 1,000 a day to make sure that you get 50 a day. And I'm gonna do that 50 with you. Yeah, and when I leave, I get my 1,000. You know what I'm saying? But right now it's about you, it's not about me. Because I've already been in this shit for too long. I already know what I'm going to do. Like, if I jump off a bridge right now, like I did for Mari Day, rest in peace, my man. And you know, my little B3 got locked up and all that. I had to jump off the bridge, bro. I jumped off the fucking bridge on Minnesota Avenue by the rainbows, landed in the middle of 295 highway on my feet. Ruptured both of my ACL and MCL. Still got away. You hear me? Shit was like, man, listen, Slim, you to throw up Mr. Potato Head, man. Boy. You hear me? Why is I'm up here standing on top of Cybertruck? Because you gotta work on your foundation. Don't never give up on your foundation. Calf raises, squats, lunges will save you. Y'all be out here neglecting the shit that y'all need. Without no foundation, there will never be a house. You feel me? So me personally, that's what makes me unique. I'm determined to see you make better results than me. I don't care where you get at. As long as you get to what satisfies you. If you tell me, bruh, I'm trying to put on 40 pounds all lean, we need to start working on that. And if you're saying I'm trying to chop off 25, we need to start working on that. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come out with a nutritionist guide. I'm gonna come out with dietary supplements. I'm gonna come out with a whole regimen for you, full regimen for you, with every benefit that you need to make sure that you conquer and accept your, and accomplish your goal. A lot of people not doing that, and I'm gonna work out with you. I'm gonna get on the floor. When you do 2, I do 2. You do 4, I do 4. You do 5, I do 5. You do 10, I do 10. Whatever number you do, I do with you. So whatever you feel, I feel with you. We locked in. And you can hit my J if you don't eat dick.
So to conclude the interview, bro, you want to give any shout outs or let anybody know like where you train at, where they can find you at?
For real, to be honest, I'm gonna keep it 100 right now. Like that's the main thing I'm working on. So if anybody like, you know, been paying attention, you know what I'm saying, follow me on this fitness journey, you'll know that, you know what I'm saying, like you looking at a returning citizen that's coming home trying to make a positive transition. I'm not trying to come out here and get back to my faulty ways, you feel me? I rather condition and train and more so, you know, motivate the people, you know what I'm saying? They try to show them just more different avenues that we could approach, you know what I'm saying, as long as you keep the ambition and faith in yourself every day. You know what I'm saying? So I like to give a shout out to H-Mob, you know what I'm saying? My man's still down, he about to get out in a little while. That's somebody that's gonna make a heavy impact when he hit these streets. Real Southside, you know what I'm saying? So y'all like for me about that. Yeah, so rest in peace my man Zero. You know what I'm saying? They call him Big Omar. He from over there on Eastgate, man. That's the first person that ever had me do 75 down in the penitentiary. We was in USP Kane, and before the riots kicked off with the police, 75 down push-ups started all of this shit. Like, if it wasn't for him breaking that ice like that, I probably would have never been doing none of this shit I've been doing. So, to sum it up, Southeast is what made me, and I'm gonna keep on making Southeast. Mob nigga for life, you know me? Big Fox.
I'm buying them cars, we about to go spin. Hey, Big Fox like Drake, he went to go spin. He put on a rip at him running like shit. G30 FS, flat like a ooh.